Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Solasta. First up, apologies if I sound a little bit underwater. I'm just on the tail end of a cold. It's almost completely gone, so it shouldn't be too bad, but every now and then I may sound a little bit like this if my nose decides it's going to play up. We're on our way to Copra. We're doing all of the side quests, so we're going to start off by visiting the innkeeper. I say start off. Really, it's continue because we've done the ones around Caer Kivlin already. And I never could resist a good side quest. Who needs to follow the main plot when you have other things that you can be doing? Well, it's already finished. Here was me about to pour myself a drink, but I will wait until we get to the inn. Yeah, back out. I'll try and speed through things rather than forcing us to have to watch everyone running around, especially when going through areas that we've previously been through. Now, we needed to get to the tavern. And who do we have here? Except Mildred Warmhearth.
Clear skies to you, adventurers. You got my letter.
Clear skies? What's all this about?
Well, I knew your parents, and I know about the events that led to their death.
Interesting. Haha. Okay, let's go with you knew my parents.
You knew my parents?
Sure did. They had a house in the Vale, you know.
A house?
I wasn't sure the first time I saw you. Now I am. Your parents were merchants, and you sometimes travelled with them. They worked a circuit from the Principality to the Marches. They were shrewd and successful, so the house belongs to you now, I guess.
Awesome. Except, you know, we're failing all of the insight. Let's go with what events?
What events? What are you talking about?
15 years ago, Copperin was threatened by an orcish horde.
Where are they?
Hit us
I'll kill them
hard
all.
and almost overran the defenses. If the Stonefist Company hadn't shown up when they did, they broke the siege, but we'd already lost a lot of people.
Ooh, here we go. Five percent chance of success on this. It's interesting we've been able to roll after every single part of it.
How did they die?
They died right after the siege.
After? Not during?
No, Oh, how can I put this?
That's not going to work.
Come on, spit it out.
Well, your parents had been spying for the orcs.
What? No.
Iranu.
How? Who said?
Oh, that's the hardest part.
What do you mean?
It was you. Your testimony sealed their fate.
Uh-oh.
What? Me? How?
A seemingly innocent remark, but it led to the Synod spy master to suspect your parents.
How is it possible that I don't remember any of it?
The Synod took pity on you and made you drink an elixir of forgetfulness.
Very potent, clearly. I don't remember shit from my childhood.
Yes, the Synod miscalculated the dose. The Baron sent you away and provided for your education. He was a former mercenary, and he sent you to learn the same trade.
This does feel
I guess I should
like
thank
a
him for
cover-up.
bleeding in Sandreed. So there's a house?
All yours. No one knew where to find you until now. It's been kept in good order, waiting. Your parents gave me this before they went to meet their fate.
What does that mean? Resist temptation.
Oh, Tom.
Bribery.
It was orcs. Let's go search the house for clues.
You should tell Sergeant Nickenen who you are, by the way. I told him you'd come.
Alright, well, we're definitely going to want to read that. So let's have a look at Maiwen's inventory. And read the letter. Dearest child. Who writes to their children that dearest child? That's just... Oh. Worst parents. We shall soon meet our fate, your mother and I. An old friend will deliver this letter to you when you reach the point where you are searching for meaning and answers in life. What we did to protect you. Even though it may be difficult to believe. It is a hard thing to leave a child alone in the world, but it is better than some other fates. I see nothing in there about resisting temptation. Let's go find Nickenen. He's down by the gate. Oh wait, Nickenen. Apparently we've got a house. I say we. Apparently Maiwen's got a house.
Clear skies to you, Sarge.
You too. What can I do for you today, my friend?
Well, you see...
I need the keys to my house in the Vale. Mildred told me.
Oh, it's you. You've grown. Well, of course you have. Here, take this note to the archivist.
Thanks, Sarge.
Archivist or archivist? How would you pronounce it? Short eye? Long eye? I think I'd pronounce it short eye. Right, where is this? Okay, so they're not... Oh dear. Gains an item equipment, sellsword background quest document 04. There is still obviously a few bugs. Let's check and see what this says. This document is an official order from Sergeant Nickenen, allowing you to retrieve the key from the archivist in Copran Keep basement. Right, so we're going to the basement. That makes it a lot easier. Knowing where we're going is half the battle. Actually, we want to go down here. In fact, isn't that the prison entrance? I suppose the prison entrance is the basement, sort of. Yeah, right in the corner. Have we already looted his room? Yes, we have. Good job we did that before he arrived. Hi, Alan.
Clear skies, Master Archivist.
Yeah,
Clear
archivist.
skies. What can I do for you?
Here, from Sergeant Nickenen.
I see. Give me a moment. I just need to go into the archives. Here you go.
Thanks. Clear skies.
Okay, so we've got the keys. We've got a new destination available. I think it's pretty obvious where we're going. Let's go to the house. Wonder if there'll be a gate there. There probably won't be, but you never know. Yeah, off to the entrance. This is going to be an episode full of loading screens. Now, I expect the house is going to be pretty close by. There it is. Ooh, we've got so many other places that we need to go. Luckily, they're all pretty close by, but we'll do the farmhouse first. 2 days? We can get it less than a day. It does mean it's going to take us longer to finish crafting Lightbringer, the greatsword, but we're not in a rush to get that done. Okay. Cautious mode, everyone. You know the drill. Nice little stream. This is not a bad area. It looks like some kind of major wooded forest area around the side as well. Bales of hay. Yeah, they've been keeping this in pretty good condition. So why does it feel like a trap?
Nice house.
Strange. It feels familiar and unfamiliar at the same time.
Probably prone to flooding being
Let's
so
go
close
inside.
to the water. I'd want it raised up ever so slightly, I think, because look at this. It's only got to rise by a couple of inches, especially over here, and it's just going to wash straight in. Got to think about these things. Don't build on a floodplain. Don't build in the fallout area of a volcano. Those are my 2 bits of life advice when you're sorting your house out.
I'm seeing a hidden door.
Okay, so we know that there's a hidden door just there in the fireplace. That's pretty cool. It's a shame it's not like one of those revolving fireplaces, but obviously it takes a lot more effort to put them in, and then you need to deal with the structural stability of the wall and everything. So we've got prime battle axe, we've got a superb hand axe, that's kind of cool. Who is proficient with the hand axe and could equip it? So we could switch over your secondary weapon. No, we don't want to do that. We like your daggers. But it's still pretty cool. And yeah, you've got battle axe. Well, this is all going to be Maiwen's haul. Let's have a read of the note. Report to me at once. Remember, we are always watching. And if you think of betraying us, your child will be the first to suffer. We are everywhere. I expect your report in the next 2 days. Well, that's going to take us back. No problem. It doesn't look like there's anywhere upstairs to go. So this is very much an isolated area by itself. Uh-oh.
I got something. Some stuff and a note.
Well, before we go on, let's have a look at this axe. Hand axe +1. Yeah.
Get us all killed.
Back on cautious mode. Let's head on out. Actually, we don't need cautious mode anymore. We searched the house. Oh, maybe I should have kept us on cautious mode. Okay. So we've got a skirmisher up on top. Nothing's quite in range for Tom to be able to reach. But they're going to have to come in. So we could try and actually just eliminate one of the skirmishers. It's a decent amount of damage, and he's been acided. Acided is the technical term. Oh, you're flying, are you? Okay, Ayas. Hit the big guns. Just like that, please. Ah, crap in a hat. Well, we may as well use Arcane Fury. That's annoying. Shadow Murder coming in. Good job on the wisdom save, Ayas. Right. How do we want to handle this? Just straight smacking them up? I think so. You know what? We could do some low-level smiting.
Crush them.
Don't need to smite for this one. That's pretty good, actually. That's going to hurt a little. Yeah, let's focus on the one that's already injured.
No quarter given.
Why so glowy? Wait, is that a bomb? Or is it just a torch on the ground? I think it was just a torch on the ground. Had me worried for a moment because it was a saboteur. Maybe it could drop a bomb on death.
Wait till the next one.
That's pretty solid. You know what? Let's get a bit faster. Shoot this guy down out of the air, but let's keep doing what we were doing before. That's terrible.
Next time, I swear.
Fine, come around and kill this guy. Decent hit. And get closer. Incoming. Half the damage.
You've seen worse.
Oof. I really want to waste his counters with Pants little things. I just don't know if it's going to be possible. Let's do this.
You should have yielded.
And over here, we're not going to be able to get up, but we could do some javelin. Shielded, that's good. That wastes spell points. Gets a piddly little javelin. Right, Maiwen. Yeah, let's... Ooh, Flaming Sphere needs to go in a very particular way. Let's not do that. Let's instead get a Firebolt on this guy.
Another miss?
Wow, that's not feeling great. Not feeling great. Good job, Tom. Another one of those will get the job done. You might suffer some flaming before time is out, though.
Shake it off!
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just a little bit of damage. Okay, let's get one on him. 2 on this guy. That'll be more than enough to get. In fact, no, let's do 3 just to make sure. If he's got shield, it'll waste it. Yeah, there we go.
You should have fled.
That's... We're not going to see that javelin again.
You like it?
Okay, more flamey goodness. Wow, this is terrible in terms of dice rolls. He says rolling a natural
Get
1.
you yet.
Alright, change back. Come over here. In fact, you know what? Cunning action. Fast hands. Levitate. Now stay still so I can stab you in the air. Hold person. Well, he succeeded on his check, so not a great deal we can do about that. Let's carry on throwing javelins at him. Yeah. Tom, you're going to have to switch it up a bit, I think. Don't bother smiting because this thing is going to be dead.
Sorax. So they're involved for sure.
I'll find the rest and kill them.
You bet we will. Okay, so we've definitely got some recovery to do. So let's see what we have. Get all the money up. Maiwen, take the heavy things. Tom, poison bolts. We're not going to use poison bolts. But still. Tom cannot move at all. Tom. Yeah, cancel that. It was a nice idea, but you just didn't get a chance to use it. Right, Freya. All of your javelins back. What have we got? Scroll of Burning Hands, Ias. And Scroll of Featherfall, Ias. I won't take the other 2 bits. And I think we are golden. Just in case we do encounter someone on the way back. Let's just do a little bit of healing.
I'm in your debt, my friend.
There we go. And from here we need to go back to Copfran, and then afterwards we might go and explore the dungeons. But for the moment, let's make our way across. Making camp just outside the farmhouse, rather than using the beds in the farmhouse, because that would be wrong and weird. Everyone knows true adventurers don't sleep in beds unless they're paid for by princesses. Right, well, we're heading back to the inn, so let's go have a chat with Mildred. I sense there's more to this story than we found.
Clear skies. Did you go to the house?
Yes, and I found this note.
Interesting and surprising. Well, why hide it? They could have shown it to the Synod.
Anyway, this was written by the real spy.
So what?
Yeah, good luck finding the writer.
Yes, that's it.
What do you mean?
The note. The writing reveals the spy.
Then why didn't your parents use it at the trial? It would have saved their lives.
Because they wanted to keep me safe.
Then they must have known that the spy was present at their trial. You know, paperwork. The Synod, he swears by the rule of law. Every trial is recorded. It's all in the archives.
I guess we'll go back to
So
the
we
archivist.
have our list of suspects.
Exactly.
I feel a good old-fashioned murder on the way. So, back to the archivist, I'm assuming. If it's not the archivist, then the name is definitely wrong. That was definitely the most efficient way of making that journey. Yay, back to the archivist. So, Alan, you gave us the keys. Now we need some paperwork from you.
Clear skies, what can I do for you today?
We need to consult the archives.
Okay, give me the year in the case, and I'll get whatever you need.
A long time ago, in a keep not very far away.
Is that your writing? I've never seen anything so neat.
It's my job. An archive needs to be clear and legible.
Right. So your agents don't misunderstand your orders. Traitor.
You're too smart for your own good.
I feel... Aha! It was a trap! Well, look at this. Stabbity stabbity.
More!
That was a lot of damage. That was an incredibly large amount of damage. I can't wait until we can actually get Tom invisible and have him having an advantage on everything. But for the moment, that was good enough. Ias, seeing as you're engaged, we could... I took burning hands off, didn't I? We could just wallop this guy. It is a quarterstaff +2.
You were doomed.
So, you know, wallop. Okay, so assassin and assassin. This one's in light, this one's in dark. We don't really have anything that we can make glow more, so we'll do that. Freya, start on the first one? That is not how you kill a Sorak.
That's battle.
That's better. Just a little smite on this one. There we go. Just the one left. Hell, move up and engage it so it doesn't go anywhere. Ah, wait. Yeah, you know what? Shield against that, because that is not fun. Maiwen. Make it glow.
My friend.
Because we can. And then action surge. That light was so worth it. It was so worth it. You know what? Just shove him over. They consistently roll 18s. I'm not saying that, you know, it's a fix in the game, but that's a lot of 18s that they roll for that. Ooh, we are just a little bit too far away. If we use our cutting action to dash, then we get to attack with the proper weapon. Ah, yes. It's not really worth us spending our big spells on it.
Try again.
I mean, even though it was a miss, it still does damage. I love that. Don't bother, because we've got another 2 attacks to do a tiny bit of damage. Ha ha ha! Oh, the hubris. The hubris. Right, Maiwen. Please finish him off.
You have them now.
That was incredibly amusing. Let's grab the heavy things. Ooh, poisoned arrows. Tom's gonna like them. And I wanted to sort out Tom's inventory as well. Because we have used up one of the sets of arrows. So if we reorder that, Brimstone Fang, Deep Pain, Dark Stab Poison Bolts. Yeah, lots of different poisoned arrows, but not. I like how they've got an indication of how much damage it does. That's really cool. Oh, and these paralyze as well. Hell yeah, we're using these. Yeah, I like that. This is something that I should generally do, is have everyone waiting on the ranged version of whatever it is they're going to do. Just because if we get into combat, it gives us the option to change to melee, or use ranged rather than having... so we can use ranged and then change to melee afterwards, that's what I mean. Yeah, let's go talk to the Senate and say it was the Archivist all along. We murdered him in the basement. No one saw us do it, but know that it was for a good reason. Here is the evidence. Look how perfectly fabricated it is. If it wasn't for our reputation, I would not trust us in this situation. I really wouldn't. It's just a bit too sketchy. Like, you come in, you get a house out of town, you find out your parents were spies, and all of a sudden, oh, we found some amazing evidence that clears their name. And by the way, your Archivist is dead, and it was all his fault. Although I suppose we do have the Sorak bodies, so...
I expected you.
Senard.
You know the truth.
I hope you can forgive me to think the Sorex were already here, manipulating me.
It's in the past. Though I'd like you to restore my family's name.
The paperwork is underway. Their name will be on a memorial I intend to build.
Great, thanks.
You could give me the money
skies, my
instead
friends.
of the memorial. I prefer the money. Awesome. So that is another side quest done. We have a couple of choices. Fortress of the Shield, Manicanum Ruin, and the ruined outpost near Copran. Oh, also the Fortress of the Shield. I do kind of want to find Resin and destroy him, so I think we'll do that next. Yeah, let's go do Shadow of the Defiler. Right, I need people to start moving towards the exit. And actually, while we're here, we can sell the stuff that we've managed to gather. Because we do have a few bits.
Well met, what can we do for you on this fine morning?
How about buy my
What you
crap?
sell?
Right, so over here, a couple of scrolls, we don't care about that. These are ingredients. I think we'll sell the bolts. I don't see me ever really using them. They just end up taking up space. Oh, crap, I forgot that we need to... That's a lot for these. Magical bolts are incredibly pricey. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intended. That's amazing. Let's sell that hand axe. Sell the daggers. Sell the torch. I guess it's not actually that much stuff all in all. Yeah, they sell them for 100 gold each. That's crazy expensive. This is what happens when you tell people something's magical. They go, ooh, magic! It's worth a lot of money. Okay, so back to the Fortress of the Shield. We'll do it on foot. It's not that far. I do think that there was a major gate over there, but I don't mind the journey. We'll go to fast pace because I've been doing everything fast up until now, and we've been caught out of caught out just as soon as we step out. I guess we're gonna fight a battle mage. I don't mind the extra encounters that travelling quickly brings us because, generally speaking, the experience is worth it. We are going to lose the first round of combat, but it should be okay. Yow, an actual bit of damage. Okay, let's try this again. Greater invisibility on Tom, which we're not really going to see the benefit of for a little bit of time, but that's fine. We'll use Arcane Fury for the future. And then on to Freya, who is going straight in. Yeah. Definitely get all the radiant damage on this guy. We'll just do a regular smite that time. We don't need the second one. Your attack rolls are bad and you should feel bad. Right, Tom. Daggers.
Nice move.
There goes one. Wow. Tom, disappointing. Maximum disappoint. Yeah, let's get a little bit of shielding. Now, Maiwen. Let's shove this guy over. Now we'll stab him. Or apparently we'll not, because an 8 is not a hit. Gotta go fast. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go after the mage. Hi, I'm in your face. Ah yes, what are we gonna get you to do? Fireball seems a bit much. Shatter could be amusing, but if we just do a massive... It's all percussive damage. A 10 misses.
Touche.
I mean, these guys definitely picked the wrong team to fight. Cunning action, dash, all the way in. We're invisible, so stab him in the back.
Again, harder.
Attack as they run away. Death from the shadows. That's how shadow murder is supposed to be done. Okay, let's have a look and see what we get from this. Ooh, a heavy crossbow. Long sword, a short sword, chainmail, some bolts. I'll get Tom to carry the bolts, even though we'll end up selling them eventually. Right, ingredients. Scroll of Dispel Magic. And Scroll of Haste. Nice. You get both of these. Alright, back to the journey. Good job, everyone. Nice spot of experience for happily blundering through the undergrowth. And here we are, back at the Fortress of the Shield. Okay, well, that's a good point for us to finish for this episode. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this, as always. If you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Solasta. See you soon.